Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, consider the following pairs. Insectivorous plants and trapping process. 1. Bladderworts use negatively charged bladders. 2. Sundew plants use nectar and vibrant patterns. 3. Pitcher plants use sticky tentacles. Which of the pairs given above is or are correctly matched? 1 only, 2 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1 and 3 only? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. The diverse array of traps showcases nature's ingenious mechanisms for sustenance and survival. Bladderworts, aquatic and terrestrial, employ negatively charged bladders to create a vacuum, capturing prey within milliseconds. Hence, pair 1 is correct. Sundew plants rely on sticky tentacles to capture insects, leading to exhaustion, asphyxiation, and digestion. Hence, pair 2 is not correct. Pitcher plants lure insects with nectar and vibrant patterns into slippery leaves that lead to a digestive chamber. Hence, pair 3 is not correct. The cobra plant, resembling a cobra, confuses and traps insects within its slippery tubular structure. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, recently the term MAHENDRAGIRI was in the news. It is related to warship, rocket, aircraft carrier, or tank. The correct answer is option A, warship. Recently, a new warship, MAHENDRAGIRI, was announced to be launched by the wife of the Honorable Vice President of India. The warship will be launched at MS Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, Mumbai on 1st September 2023. MAHENDRAGIRI, named after a mountain peak in Eastern Ghats located in the state of Odisha, is the 7th ship of the Project 17A frigates. It is a technologically advanced warship and stands as a symbol of India's determination to embrace its rich naval heritage. Under the Project 17A program, a total of 4 ships by MS MDL and 3 ships by MS GRSE are under construction. Project 17A ships have been designed in-house by the Indian Navy's Warship Design Bureau. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Pew Research Center. 1. It is a non-partisan American think tank. 2. It provides information on social issues and public opinion. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, in one of its reports, Pew conducted a survey that indicated that a higher proportion of Indians tend to hold the belief that their country's influence on the global stage is on the rise. The Pew Research Center is a non-partisan American think tank based in Washington, D.C. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It provides information on social issues, public opinion, and demographic trends shaping the United States and the world. Hence, statement 2 is correct. It was established on July 1, 2004. It conducts public opinion polling, demographic research, random sample survey research, panel-based surveys, media content analysis, and other empirical social science research. The Pew Research Center does not take policy positions and is a subsidiary of the Pew Charitable Trust. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term ERNIE was in the news. It is related to USA, India, UK, or China. The correct answer is option D, China. Recently, China's Baidu rolled out its chat GPT rival ERNIE bot to the public on Thursday in a major leap for the country's tech sector as it aims to cash in on the global artificial intelligence gold rush. ERNIE bot was released in March, but its availability was limited. The Chinese government introduced fresh regulations for AI developers, aiming to allow them to stay in the race with the likes of Microsoft and OpenAI. ERNIE bot is the first domestic AI app to be fully available to the public in China. It is not available outside the country. In addition to ERNIE bot, Baidu is set to launch a suite of new AI-native apps that allow users to fully experience the 4 core abilities of generative AI: understanding, generation, reasoning, and memory. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence. 1. It was launched in June 2009. 2. India is the current chair of GPAI. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology announced that it will be organizing the Global India AI 2023 scheduled for October this year. The conference is tentatively planned for October 14-15. It was launched in June 2020 with 15 members: Australia, Canada, France, Germany, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, New Zealand, the Republic of Korea, Singapore, Slovenia, the UK, the US, and the EU. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. During the third annual summit in Japan, France, the outgoing council chair, handed over the presidency of the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence for 2022-23 to India. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The momentous event will bring together prominent figures in the field of artificial intelligence, including researchers, startups, investors, and leading AI players from around the world. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the World Sanskrit Diwas. 1. World Sanskrit Diwas is celebrated on Jyesht month. 2. The celebration of Sanskrit Diwas was declared by the Government of India in 1976. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. Every year, World Sanskrit Day is celebrated on the full moon day of the Hindu calendar month of Shravan or Savan month. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The celebration of Sanskrit Day and Sanskrit Diwas was declared by the Government of India in 1969. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The day was supposed to be a tribute to the work of the renowned Sanskrit scholar Panini and his legacy. This year, World Sanskrit Day, which is also known as World Sanskrit Diwas, is being observed on August 31. The celebration for Sanskrit is significant as this Indo-Aryan language has successfully left a mark not only in the Indian subcontinent, but has also extended to continents like Europe. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of Indian biodiversity, what is the IUCN status of Western Hoolock gibbon? Vulnerable, least concern, endangered, or near threatened? The correct answer is option A, vulnerable. Recently, primatologists have suggested rerouting a 1.65 km long railway track that has divided an eastern Assam sanctuary dedicated to the Western Hoolock gibbon into two unequal parts. Gibbons, known as the smallest and fastest of all the apes, inhabit tropical and subtropical forests in Southeast Asia. They represent one of the 20 gibbon species found worldwide. The current population of Hoolock gibbons is estimated to be around 12,000 individuals. They are found in forested areas of northeast India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and southern China. The IUCN status of Western Hoolock gibbon is vulnerable. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Fizzing Attack was in the news. It is related to dolphin attack, cyber attack, insect attack, or military attack. The correct answer is option B, cyber attack. Recently, the Supreme Court Registry issued a notice in the public interest about a fake website impersonating its own doing the rounds, trying to inveigle personal and confidential information from unsuspecting users. A phishing attack is a type of cyber threat that involves malicious actors attempting to deceive individuals into revealing sensitive information. It typically starts with a deceptive communication such as an email, text message, or instant message designed to appear from a legitimate source. Attackers often impersonate trusted entities like banks, social media platforms, and government agencies to gain the target's trust. The messages often create a sense of urgency or pose a threat to manipulate recipients into taking immediate action, like checking the link. Phishing emails might contain attachments such as infected documents or files, which when opened can install malware on the recipient's device. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the QuagBot botnet. 1. QuagBot is a modular second stage malware. 2. It was discovered in 2008. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the FBI's duck hunt operation took down QuagBot, saving 7 lakh machines worldwide. QuagBot is a modular second-stage malware with backdoor capabilities, initially purposed as a credential stealer, and has been noted by CISA as one of the top malware strains of 2021. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Discovered in 2008, QuagBot has seen constant updates during its lifetime, and its use fluctuates with its update cycle. After updated versions were made available in 2015, QuagBot gained new momentum in 2020. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Threat researchers noted that the release of a novel QuagBot strain resulted in a 465% increase in its year-over-year share of cyber attacks. In 2021, QuagBot was leveraged in the prominent cyber breach of JBS, which disrupted its meat production facilities and forced an $11 million ransom payment. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Ophidascaris robertsi was in the news. It is a horse, dog, tiger or roundworm. The correct answer is option D, roundworm. Recently in Canberra, Australia, a medical case has left doctors and neurosurgeons flabbergasted as a 65-year-old woman was found to have a live parasitic roundworm living in her brain. The Canberra hospital patient marks the world's first case of parasite being found in humans. Ophidascaris robertsi is a nematode, also known as roundworm, usually parasitic in the carpet python. According to the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 3/4 of new or emerging infectious diseases in people come from animals. There have been about 30 new infections in the world in the last 30 years. Ophidascaris infection does not transmit between people, so this patient's case won't cause a pandemic like COVID-19 or Ebola. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Last question is, consider the following statements regarding YouTube. 1. USA tops YouTube's charts for removal of videos violating its community guidelines. 2. It was launched on February 14, 2005. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, YouTube released its data on the removal of videos violating its community guidelines. India has consistently been the top country to witness the removal of videos since 2020 for violating the company's community guidelines. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It was launched on February 14, 2005 by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley and Javed Karim. Hence, statement 2 is correct. YouTube removed over 1.9 million videos in India, while 6.48 million videos were removed globally. It also removed 8.7 million channels globally in Q1 2023, most of which were terminated for violating spam policies. Majority of the comments amongst the 853 million were removed for promoting scams, posting misleading information and being spam. 30.8% of videos removed violated the company's child safety policy, while 20% of videos were removed for being violent and graphic in nature, and 11% were removed for harassment and cyberbullying. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Recently, the term Atezolizumab was in the news. It is related to cancer, Nigeria, artificial intelligence or blue whale. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.